Hey guys, welcome to the TheHillTwins. Eric Hill here with my deck profile that I actually top 8 with for ARG Circuit Series Atlantic City, New Jersey that happened last week Saturday. A lot of people have been asking for a very good blue-green Super Saiyan God Goku deck profile. I'm here to deliver that for you guys. I'm here to give you my deck profile that I played for our top 8. So without further ado, I'll start up. I played this guy. This guy's absolutely amazing. Such an incredible leader. As you guys know, when he attacks, you stand 1 blue energy, and when you flip him over, he stands 2 blue energies, and he also get 5,000 attack when you have 5 or more energy. This guy is one of the top 3 leaders. A lot of people don't play him anymore because he don't self-kill. But the thing about this card is that he implements such great energy control, and that, especially in this game when you can tap out and potentially lose, is so needed. So let me start off with the 1-drops. So obviously, I played 4 energy boosted Majin boost. Really not much to explain about this card. Any blue deck you want to play this card and you're gonna draw a card. It's just absolutely good for the deck. Alright? It's a staple. Then, for the green part, I played 4 of Broly, the Dawn of the Rampage. This guy, like I explained in my last deck profile, especially for the Broly engine, such a great tutor for the cards. You know, in this deck, you're not gonna see too many Broly cards, but this card is just such a great card in general, being that it's a 1-drop green and it actually searches for your Brolys. So these are kind of some of the pinnacles of the deck. I played 4 bulma God Temper. Now you'll find in this deck that I play no objections. So bulma and whis are very crucial cards for the deck. Very crucial cards because you want to make sure that you get your energy by turn 4, and then after that you drop your whis and you go up an extra energy. Therefore you're on turn 5, so to speak. Again, with the lack of objection, they're needed, and they're also extra boost. Sometimes at the end of the game you'll just drop this for that extra 10k. Now you have a possible 15 on the field, just in case you were missing that. Continuing, as in any deck, the 10Ks for boost attack piccolos. Guys, again, if you're not playing 4 10Ks in the deck, you just have to. The cards are necessary for any game. Any meta game, any game you're playing, whether it be serious or not, you need the 10Ks in general. They're self-explanatory. They do too much for you not to be playing it. Next is 4 Ultimate Judgment Jaco. Guys, this card is absolute nuts. You catch this card later on in the game, you get about 2 or 3 of these in hand. Afterwards, your opponent swings out for game. Guess what? I'm gonna smash you. If that attack doesn't go through and I hit these cards off, it's kind of GG next turn. You know what I mean? The card is such a great answer, especially when your opponent's coming out for that last turn kind of kill. They're getting anxious and they're trying to see if they can go for game. I played 4 whis. The resting attendance is exactly what I was talking about. Goes hand in hand with bulma. Obviously, she's the tutor for the card. This card just ramps you, right? We don't play any objectives because the deck focuses on control. It focuses on consistency. So you'll start to see exactly what the deck does. And I'll kind of explain to you when I start dropping the main keys for the deck. You'll start to unravel what the deck actually does. I have 4 energy power gotenks. Again, guys, I can't express how powerful this card is, especially later when you're finding yourself trying to go for game. I mean, he comes out, he swings, he takes 1 out. If your opponent has 2, maybe 3 lives, this card is perfect. You stack 1 or 2 of them on the field, literally it's so much pressure. You just sitting there like, whoa, okay, I gotta discard good cards, because by that time your opponent is holding on to all their main key essential cards, senzu beans, their 10Ks, maybe their negates in their hands, and at that time, give me 1, baby. They gotta discard 1. What are you doing? Discard. And if they senzu bean him, he's essentially free. He says, okay, well, cool, you senzu bean, you're 20k now, attack my 15. Sure, nothing's gonna happen but discard your card. Sometimes you don't want to go 1-for-1 with them, you know. But he's also another crucial piece in the deck because of this card. 4 Super Saiyan Gotenks. This card is absolutely nuts also. It works exactly in tangent with the deck. The deck itself, it's supposed to constantly renew energy, play these big guys, still have enough energy to be safe. You can make questionable plays and still be safe on the defense. This guy in this deck, he essentially becomes a 1 cost on turn 5. I renew 2, he turns into a 3, then I swing out and I tap. You want to make sure that you're using the correct energy when paying for this and renewing the correct energy so you maximize how much energy can be restored after you drop your battle cards. 25,000 double strike. The guy is amazing, and you draw 1 card. That's just plus. He's definitely one of the hearts of the deck. Right along with Furious Yell Vegeta. You find yourself in situations where the opponent's trying to lock you. This card is so good. Such a necessary evil for the deck because yeah, I'll kill myself by taking a life. But in certain scenarios, your opponent tries to lock you, especially in this game where you don't see much things that'll take from the life. Your opponent thinks, oh wow, you know, I'm gonna lock this guy, I'm gonna store him. No, he comes in, he stops all that bull crap, and he says, okay, well, you left me at 5, very dangerous, right? Cool. Take 1 life. I'm gonna go ahead and please let me flip over and evolve. Next is 4 Vegeta, Prince of Speed. This card is so great. Just for the fact that you play him, you draw 2. There's not much crazy draw power in the game yet. So when you have cards like this, especially with this type of deck, you'll start to notice that energy is not going to be a problem for you. Energy is never a problem for you. This guy, he's 5 energy, 3 blue. Fine, I'm going to play my 3 blue. I'll untap them. So essentially, he only turns into a 3 drop. And then if you evolve him over the Furious Yell, essentially he becomes 2 energy when you renew it with this guy. You want to make sure you always send out to attack. Make sure you're always safe. Even if he's here on this form, you still want to attack and renew that energy because you want to make sure you're never tapped out. Just in case your opponent tries something stupid, you got a 10k in your hand, just able to waste so that you protect yourself. And moving on to the last battle cards, we got the big boy himself. 4 Brawley, the rampaging horror. This guy is just nuts. Like I said, he's so busted. He's 30k, double strike. He's a 6 cost, yes. When you evolve him, he becomes a 5. And you do have to play the 4 key. So yeah, you know, that is an issue at times. But again, you pay 6 or 5, you're always going to stand the blue. You want to make sure you use your blue. You don't want to tap out too much of the green because blue is going to be the energy that you can always look to as a resource. And that's it for the battle cards. As you can see, guys, everything is consistent. There's basically 4 copies of every card in the deck. I do that so that we can maintain the consistency, and these are the necessary drops. These are the main drops. This is the bulk and the heart of the deck. Now I'm going to move over to the extra cards. And it's really a few cards, nothing too crazy. It's 2 resource of training. Again, guys, this is to stop the lock. When you catch this in the beginning of the game, in your first hand before you mully, you want to make sure that you keep this card. And if you only catch it at 1, you want to make sure that you don't drop this card because 9 out of 10 times, you're going to have to use this on turn 5. You're going to have to. Sometimes you may not be too in a rush to use Furious Yell, especially when you have something like this that you can rely on. And then lastly, we have 4 senzu beans. You can create stupid plays with the senzu bean. Gotenks, again, like I explained to you guys, very powerful card. And again, you'll always have energy to do whatever the hell you want. You can make all types of silly plays and still be safe. And again, the deck is just so consistent. It's very strong. Sideboard wise, I did sideboard some whis coercion. I did sideboard objection. Yes, I did. I did sideboard 2 bears, God of demolition, and I sideboarded the gotenks. You know, the one that pops a 3 or less. Those are necessary sideboard cards, especially with the aspect of the deck because it's a blue-green deck. So you can choose and see, you know, as you see fit, you can change. But again, guys, this is just the core of it, and this is the most, I found it to be the most consistent version. So if you're looking for a very consistent blue-green Goku deck, Soul Striker, that utilizes energy in a way where you're always going to have energy, and you're still going to be able to play very powerful drops and still stay in the game, this is definitely the way to go. So that's my deck profile, ARG top 8 deck profile, Eric Hill. This is a deck that I personally played. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Also, be on the lookout for more content to come. I'm going to be doing set 2 case opening. I'm going to be opening 12 boxes for you guys. 12 boxes. So be on the lookout for that. Hit that sub button, subscribe, and be ready for everything to come. Thank you so much.